Well, look at
Me
that.
too,
It's
hey.
Tuesday and it's live. We're arguing because we did no show prep today. So this is going to be a live show.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And hi, all you Kitsap Fair people who we hijacked your page today because it's barn dance time.
Yes. You know what? This barn dance is turning into such a fun
It's
thing.
massive.
So,
Yeah.
it's going to be amazing.
It is positively spring in Kitsap. I mean, it's a week away.
Oh, God, please don't remind me.
I'm just saying.
it's
March
a
is
week
over.
and a half.
We just did our Valentine's show and it's April.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't believe how fast this year is going by.
I hate to say it. I had a call on my Santa phone to get another booking.
Santa?
Yeah, they want to. How soon will my beard? Am I going to do Christmas in July? So,
Is Santa doing Christmas in July?
I think I might be doing Christmas in July.
Oh,
so
you better get busy.
Yeah. This is just 4 days, so
no problem.
Yeah, I think I got this one.
Yeah, you're in good shape.
I feel good. I could just go.
Yeah.
Just like when I was 5 and I asked Mom, "Hey, Mom, can I grow a beard?" Sure. Then I went to my room and I'm like,
And so then by the time you were 6, it was there.
A week later, I'm going, it stopped. How does Dad do it?
And then later you're like, dang, I should not have asked for that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So,
well, hello, everybody out there in the real world. I hope you're doing good in Kitsap and beyond. You had an amazing day yesterday. I know almost all of you were there because it was packed at the your new site up in Port Ludlow.
Yes,
the Jensen Group is growing.
Yeah, well, the Jensen Group moved to Port Ludlow, and then we added some other brokers too. So,
awesome.
But just because our office address is Port Ludlow, our market area is still the same. So we'll cover you in Kitsap and Jefferson and Pierce and sometimes King and Snohomish.
Well, you had brokers all the way up to Canada that were, Blaine, wasn't it? And Anacortes and
part of our ownership group is
and Lennox showing up. How cool was that?
We were so blessed that Lennox, our CEO, came over and he was there for our ribbon cutting. So that was super special.
I think he came for the popcorn. I saw him after about 4 bags. He did not pass the popcorn without picking some up. So good for him.
There's a little bit left if you want some.
I love popcorn. Yeah.
Might be a little stale. But
never.
We can pop some fresh. Yeah. That was it was a remarkable event. And we're so grateful to everyone who came and just really launched our office with big things. And so.
So folks, if you're doing nothing, drive out. It's 15 minutes from Silverdale to the hub of Port Ludlow, which is the Jensen Group, and they are in the dining center of Port Ludlow. They've got the best Mexican restaurant over there. Right next to them is the new pizza place, and then right next to that is the new burger place. It's about to open.
Yeah, pretty soon. So come have margaritas and chips, and then grab yourself some pizza, and they had really delicious pizza
and
yesterday.
Those little the caprese salad.
Yes,
thank you. The caprese salad.
Thank God we have help.
Thank you, Susan.
What would we do?
Yeah.
And he gave me he's like, here, Jimmy, I want you to try this. It was acai, which I've never had before.
What was it?
Is that how you say acai?
I saw your mouth move and I heard word, but I didn't understand that word. An acai? Anybody?
Acai, and it was ice cream.
We didn't know about the ice cream.
It was so good. It was ice cream and had fruit on it and had like granola on it. And he said, I'm putting this on the menu. And I'm like, I've heard of that and I've seen it all over. And I've said, that's too healthy for me. I'm not eating that.
Well, there is an Italian ice cream that has fruit in it. Spumoni. I know that one.
Yeah, that's not it.
Okay.
No, ACAI. Acai.
That's a berry, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's too healthy for me. I said I wouldn't eat that if I wouldn't pick that on a menu, but he gave it to me and it was super delicious.
It was delicious.
Type it in the comments, somebody.
So
yeah.
If you eat that stuff, go try it up there.
Up there.
Even
Worth a
if you
drive.
don't eat it, it was super delicious, and you
Yeah.
should go up and try it.
I
So
like it. I like it.
that was a really great day. So we're super excited to get that launched, and now I can put one event behind me and move on to the next.
Just one event?
One event behind me.
Okay.
So,
but lots more in front of you.
Yeah, plenty more.
Yeah.
Plenty more. How are you? And you've got, we're April 6th is the barn dance, which we'll come back and talk about.
Yep. And
but
April
you're going to
6th,
be busy.
April 6th, I've got Dennis Regan. Yes, that one from King of Queens, and
so cool.
Letterman and Leno and Carson and all that kind of stuff. And just tons of, he's the more famous Regan brother, as he says it. He's the older one.
Sure.
So
he's had more time to be famous.
That's it. I had Brian Regan here a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Now I've got Dennis coming in at the Admiral Theater on April 6th, a busy night in Kitsap.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great show. Tickets available at, it's called the admiraltheater.org. And I'd love to see as many of you there. The shows have been going just great.
That's what I've heard. That's amazing.
Yeah, we've just been so pleased. Brian Regan, I'm just going to say it out loud because if I'm going to say something cool, I'm going to say it on this show, and usually not around people I know, but here you go. The Admiral Theater has 3 records that have never been broken. One of them was Joan Rivers, and then the guy that goes whoop 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 whoop, Arsenio Hall.
Oh,
he broke that record, but I broke both of them, bringing in Brian
Check
Regan.
You out.
So, and not by a little bit, by a whole bunch, by over like 100 seats. So
right on.
So be sure and come out. Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
it helped me break these records with funny people. The shows, I've advertised them all as clean comedy shows. They kind of get to the PG-13, so just like the stuff you hear on Seinfeld or a sitcom, at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, but no real big dirty words, and definitely no politics. So because rumor has it later this year there's going to be something political happening in America. I'm not sure what that is, but I keep hearing rumors about it.
Don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. That's why we're doing good in Kitsap and Beyond. Yeah. See, if we do good, we don't have to worry about our elected officials. How's that sound?
Well, I like that.
Because the barn dance, it's raising up things in the community.
That's exactly right. That's all we're doing is raising up the community.
What I love most about this town is that people get involved. And I got to tell you, let's talk about the cool items that are available at the barn dance this year. They're being listed all over the Facebook thing.
Yeah.
And I want about 17 of the 50 items that are there.
Yeah.
The coolest part about working with Jamie, with things like Shop with a Cop and now like with the barn dance, the uniqueness of the live and the silent auction items are definitely things that you cannot go to the store and buy.
Right.
And they're unique, they're personal. And I'm a guy that, unlike Scott, who has a passion for guitars and he's got to have every one in the world, I'm a guy that really doesn't want anything. And yet at something like this, I want about 30 things because they're cool.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's it's going to be a blast. Somebody just texted me we're getting some feedback or something. So
feedback. Are they telling us stuff, or are we just
that kind of feedback?
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, we've got, and so we some of the things aren't even out there. And so I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and one of the things we are putting in this auction is EVOC.
Oh.
And so, we love that item. And so for those who don't know.
That word I know. It's another word that you say that I don't understand, but that one I know. It's about as many letters as that last one. But this one, if you don't know how to scream real good, this is the day to practice. Yeah. Because you're going to be in a vehicle that is on the nth degree of just going crazy.
Right.
And pushing it to the limits. How many tires Scott Jensen, how many tires do they blow through an EVOC?
Well, you try to go to EVOC right when you're set for a new set of tires. So you wear through the tires that you already have. So that way you can go the next day to the shop and get brand spanking new tires to last you through the winter.
That counts as a guest on our show right there.
There you go. We had a guest.
Yeah, we had a guest today.
Check that out. So it's called EVOC, Emergency Vehicle Operations Course. So which pretty much says it all, right? And so I was talking to somebody the other day and they're like, yeah, now that the legislature allowed police to start chasing people again,
let them.
We need to start practicing.
Yes.
So they've continually been practicing. But I'll tell you what, I was in that car and I have a video and it's pretty cool. I was in that car one time in the middle of a
hula girl in it. And it's worth watching.
That too. No, but when they did the pit maneuver, I was in the car that got pitted and spun around, and then I was in the car that did the pit, and it was so much fun.
So much fun.
You can't just go do this, but you can buy this at the auction.
Did it turn into cotton candy at that time and just fly around the car?
I had a pretty orange helmet on.
Oh, okay. You know what? Of course, you gotta wear safety first. Yeah. What am I thinking? You're just out there.
The sheriff was in on the pit
yeah.
Participation, but
It was years ago.
Yeah.
That one retired.
So anyway, it's super cool. And the only way you can get this is if you're in law enforcement or you buy it at one of the auctions at which it is sanctioned by the sheriff.
Which is sanctioned, yes.
And this is sanctioned by the sheriff.
Yeah.
So, and the sheriff's going to be there from what I hear.
How
so
cool is that?
Yeah,
I mean, it is
fun.
so cool that somebody that never would ever spend money outside of just his own little world, and it's not his little world, but he's very conservative with what he does for enjoyment, and that's the drummer from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame group, Heart by Heart and Heart, that he bought it, and he talks about it to this day. Yeah. And when he's driving down I-5, he's thinking about, what I could do, what I could do right now, and stuff like that. So
I wonder what it would look like with a Volvo pitting the
my
car
God.
in front of him.
What with a set of drums in the back. So he had timpani too. He do his own rim shot, Oh. But DeRozier, I mean, my goodness.
He had
sakes.
Fun.
Yeah,
we went together. He and I were in the car that was being chased one time. I was in the back seat. Yeah. And he was in the front, and I could just see him, and it was so funny. Yeah. We had a blast. So anyways, the uniqueness of what you can get at the Barn Dance. There's tickets available. That's a link that we've got. Right here. It's just kitsapfair.org. So
look at that.
That's about as easy as it gets.
Yeah. Which you're going to want to save that on your laptop or site or how you're watching this, because when the tickets go on sale for all the concerts coming up at the fair later on, and then the extra special thing that we're not going to announce tonight, but we'll be talking about fairly shortly.
But I have a meeting on Thursday, and we're going to finalize some things, and then we can announce it. It's Labor Day weekend, so just block your calendar for Labor Day weekend.
This is the hookup site right here on some of these things. So do that, click, and save it. The Kitsap Fair org site to your face, whatever, and to your homepage, so that you can just click on when we say go. You're going to want to be part of this stuff. So,
and Friday night, we've talked about how hard it is to get people to sign contracts. I finally got the contract signed Friday
on a Friday
for our major act that's going to play on Sunday, August 25th at the fair. So
August 25th,
we're going to announce it. The first people who are going to hear about it are the people at the Barn Dance. So if you want to be the first to know, you got to be at the Barn Dance, so you can find out who our major act is on Saturday night, which is classic rock and roll. There's a hint. And then also on Sunday, we've got a big star out of Nashville.
Love it.
Playing on Sunday night in the Rodeo Arena.
I love it. Love it.
It's gonna be a blast.
So here we go. All this breaking news just for you guys that we didn't say anything, but you're going, why? See, we're good TV people. We know how to tease, right? Yeah.
That's all it is a tease. April 6th, kitsapfair.org. Be there.
Be there. Yeah.
And if you can't be there, then be at the Admiral Theater.
Be at the Admiral Theater laughing, and then afterwards go out to the Barn Dance and start boot scooting boogieing, and the bar's open till all night. So
we do have people who are coming before your show to the Barn Dance, and then they're going to the comedy show,
and then they're coming back,
leaving the comedy show and coming to the Barn Dance.
They'll be back at the Barn Dance by 9:00.
That's right.
That's when the barn's going to be dancing.
We will be dancing by then. Yeah.
So there you go.
So I also put on the Facebook page, did you see the guitar that we have, the autographed guitar?
Oh my I ran into somebody just yesterday that goes, I'm bidding on that. Just I go,
Yep.
well, don't tell me because
I'm going to bid
Yeah.
against you.
yeah,
And you're going to pay more.
and we can say who's on the guitar, can't we?
Oh yeah, Trace Adkins.
Trace Adkins, autographed guitar.
Yep.
You could own that, right? Well,
He signed it this year
Yeah.
at the fair. This past year
Yeah,
at the fair,
yeah.
we
so
put a guitar in front of him, and he was happy to sign it.
yeah,
which-
we wanted him to play it, but now that he signed it, we got to sell it.
He might have played it. I wasn't in
Yeah.
the room when it happened, but
yeah,
maybe he did. Yeah, it's a gorgeous acoustic guitar.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
you can hang it up in your room. Everybody but Scott Jensen can buy it.
everybody but look at that.
I have my own.
Whatever.
Oh, best days ever.
Whatever. So yeah. So Santa in July.
Yeah, I did a thing in what was it, Indiana, for a Christmas in July last year, and so I guess the word got out. And
Nice.
yeah, so I don't know, we might turn into a regular thing. And,
Hey, why not? Why
Yeah.
can't we have Christmas 2 times a year?
and I have well, he's a Hawaiian Santa.
Oh,
And I have his exact shirt and shorts and sunglasses, and so I dressed as him.
I think I have I
Yeah.
have a Christmas ornament of the Hawaiian
Yeah,
Santa.
yeah. He's
So-
got the blue and white Hawaiian shirt.
I
And,
love it.
yeah, and I wore that, and I felt real comfortable, and
It's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So you know what I saw you shared or it popped up somewhere. Mickey Dolenz is coming to
Yes, and so this just it's a last minute. He does. It's an amazing night.
So
And
for
he- and-
people who are too young to know who Mickey Dolenz is,
yeah.
which is not you and me.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, we're the monkeys.
Right.
Yeah. He was the drummer, and actually, he was the lead vocalist. He was the only monkey that could sing, and they wanted Davy Jones to sing, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
And so they kept him close with the tambourine, and he lip synced while Mickey Dolenz
Funny.
sang. And but he's coming to town, and the show has been strictly a Vegas act, and he wants to take it out to the people, and we're a test market for it.
Oh, cool.
And it's not just him singing, but he has a person up on stage that's going to ask him a few questions and go through some of the history and some of the cool things with some of the really cool rock and roll stars that were involved with the Monkees, and writing their show and writing the music and stuff. So it's going to be not just a concert, but also kind of a talk show format. So
that's fun.
and that's coming in June. I mean, it's coming right up.
Really fast.
The tickets are just dropping, and so this is breaking news on that. So
Right on.
yeah.
I met
And that's
Davey.
the Clearwater Casino.
Yeah. And that'll be in the event space.
In our shop with the cop room.
Yeah. In the shop of the cop room.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Which, when is it going to be the shop of the cop room?
I know.
I know.
I'm not saying nothing.
Carlos.
but It's
Carlos.
You only knew.
But did I tell you I met Davy Jones once?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I have his autograph.
And it says Davy Jones.
Yeah.
Do you know who is also, his real name is Davy Jones, but he sold over 100 million albums as Davy with a different last name?
No.
Who's got that trivia question out there?
Davy Crockett.
Anybody? And he passed away just a couple of years ago of cancer.
Oh.
Yeah, which is very sad. And he wanted, because Davy Jones, he knew him in England at the time, and he thought, well, we can't have two of those names.
No.
And so he wanted to come up with something kind of cutting edge and really sharp. So he named himself after a knife, and that's your clue. That's everybody's clue.
Davy
Ooh, it's a
Knife.
It's the name of a knife, a
Cutco?
certain kind of knife, not Cutco. That's good.
Davy Cutco.
Yeah. David Bowie. How's that sound?
David Bowie. His real name was Davy Jones.
His real name is Davy Jones.
Wow.
And
See, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. And he went to grade school with his best friend in grade school. Was a kid that it was also his favorite teacher, and his teacher, who's his best friend in that school, his name was Mr. Frampton, and that's your clue for that guitar player.
Yeah, I think his name was Peter.
Peter Frampton. There you go. Look at that.
I've heard of him.
Look at that. That was two trivia questions for you guys tonight on our show that we didn't have scripted, but fit in perfectly.
And probably for the people who are under age 35, who are probably not watching anyway, but yeah, they have no idea who
Google
David
search.
Bowie, David Jones, Mickey Dolenz, or Peter Frampton are.
You would learn something if you went to these shows.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah,
Peter Frampton's coming.
Peter Frampton is not coming.
Though he is going to extend his tour because he's had neck problems and a degenerative disease, and he's found out that if he sits, his fingers still work, so he may be able to tour longer.
Very
so that's
cool.
some breaking news about Peter. I'm following your texts and I pray for you every day because your guitar playing is amazing, and I've seen him a couple times live. So,
well, there's some Kitsap really is just full of amazing music. I just saw like Lady A is playing in Paulsbo, the blues singer.
Yeah.
So she was here for the Paulsbo Blues and Jazz earlier this year, awesome. And so she's coming back, and they're doing a great job of getting blues music into the clubs in Paulsbo. So that's coming up. Look for that on Facebook or Paulsbo Blues and Jazz, I think on org.com. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And there's just so much great stuff, music, things to do, comedy activities going on in Kitsap. You should definitely get out there, and the D Derby's coming back and monster trucks, and
awesome.
It's going to be a busy summer.
It's going to be a fun summer right here in your own backyard. And there's public things to do, but there's also tons of cool organizations that are going to need your support.
Yeah.
And I'm plugging the Great Give that's going to be coming up.
Right.
We're going to be doing a show
2
live
weeks.
From their offices just before. So those of you who are interested in getting involved in a few things here in Kitsap, let's be sure and watch us. I think it's April 9th is our show.
April 9th, yeah.
Live from Silverdale. We'll be at the offices and give you guys a big update on what's going on and where to look and stuff like that. So,
well, the Kitsap Community Foundation, their big auction and event is coming up too.
Yes,
pretty soon.
That's like May
something
16.
Yeah,
I think something like that.
But gosh, the things that they do for the community is pretty amazing, and just how much money and revenue they collect and give out to organizations.
It's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
So again, another organization to look at and what's coming up. So these are big nights in Kitsap, and we ask that you guys lean in and get involved and come out and play with us.
Yeah. And the thing is that what happens when you compound things is that your $5 and my $5 and his $5 and her $5 all adds up to millions and millions of dollars. So it doesn't take everybody giving a lot. It takes everybody giving a little bit.
Where do I stand to get the millions?
You got to go. You got to go play the Super Loto.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, okay.
No, tonight it's $1 billion. Oh
my goodness sakes.
Yeah, and then tomorrow night's still like $800 million.
Huh.
The lotto. I haven't played. I should go get a ticket. We should all just run to town and get a ticket.
Right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Goodness sakes.
$1 billion.
All right. So the Jensens are going to do a summer concert series as well?
So Scott just handed this to me. The first one is July 20th. Oh, I thought they were in June. So that's good. July's even better. So
you're busy.
Yeah. I'm busy in July and August too. But yeah, July 20th. Sounds like Dolores.
Awesome.
Going to be here to benefit the YWCA. Speaking of great organizations,
unbelievable.
And
what a troublemaker that runs it, though.
She's something else,
Harriet.
But she has amazing hair.
Oh my goodness sakes! Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody has better hair than Harriet. She's pretty cool. Harriet. Yeah. So
I love picking on you.
Why wouldn't you?
I do.
And then August 3rd, Megan and Heidi, awesome ladies.
Mhm.
They I'm so excited for them.
The dogs love them too. Can you hear that?
I know.
It's my favorite.
So Megan and Heidi told me one time that their goal was to play at the Kitsap Fair.
Oh, no way.
So guess who's achieving their goal this year?
Oh my goodness sakes.
Yeah, times 3. They're playing 3 times
Wow.
in one day.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
You got all your equipment set up, better use it.
So that is going to be a blast.
That's
I'm
awesome.
so excited for them. And they are they're also every day at the fair, August 21st to 25th, FYI.
Coming right up.
We do the national anthem. We're going this year. We're starting the national anthem at noon every single day.
Love it.
And so Megan and Heidi are working on their own amazing version of the national anthem.
Love it.
So that's
Love
going
it.
to be so cool.
Love it. Love it.
So
love it.
I love helping people achieve their goals. I'm not doing it. They're playing, but all I get to do is put them on the schedule.
Yeah,
so
I love it. That's awesome.
Pretty crazy. So
well, you are awesome. And thanks for always playing with me here. This is stupid fun.
Back at you.
Yeah. Totally good stuff.
We got lots to do.
Yep. All right. I think we did it today. What do you think? Do you feel good?
Sure.
How do you guys feel? I think we did pretty good.
Hang on. Let me see if we have any messages.
Do that. While you're doing that, I'm going to do my PSA. I know I got talked to by a few people wondering what those funny things were. I get and be proactive with my skincare, and I've had some of my cancerous stuff removed. So go get checked. For all of you who are in the generation older than baby boomers that grew up with a thing called copper tone and running around all summer without a t-shirt on, go get checked. It's not a skin tag or whatever you're thinking that it's not, or you just not believing in it. Don't be like Bob Marley, who we lost with skin cancer. Don't be like Margaritaville. We lost him. He said, I'll look at it next year.
Right.
That was the words out of his mouth saying it's not that bad. And we lost a heck of a performer there. So get yourself checked. Be a big person and be proactive in your healthcare. And if you're a steward for somebody, be proactive. You know, I mean, stewardship is a gift from the guy up there, and be in the moment for those types of things. So
absolutely.
That's
well,
my PSA while you're checking our page.
Well, and you think too, in Washington, it's cloudy and it's not sunny. Why do I have to worry about skin cancer?
Yeah.
It's bad. There's a lot. I have another friend who just went through the same thing and just had a whole bunch of stuff taken care of too. So I went about 2 years ago and got the whole body check, like literally the whole body check.
They do.
I'm like, lady.
I don't want to let you know where they cut me, but if you got to get in a knife fight with doctors, get yourself checked. Okay. We hate it.
It's like,
guys hate it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you looking there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And my skin doctor's not even 5 feet tall, but boy, I just want a boy, oh yeah, owns me.
I had to have one cut off my back one time.
Yeah.
And like 5 days before we went to Mexico.
Oh.
And so I'm walking around with a Band-Aid on my back.
Yeah.
And so when halfway through the trip, I peeled the Band-Aid off. I got the tan all around it and this giant white spot in the middle of my back. It's like,
so next time you want to make sure you have a cool sticker of something or something like that. Oh,
some kind of design or something.
Oh my God. That's great. Yeah.
That is funny.
Jensen Realty Group.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, I can make it like
and
a
then
tattoo. Yeah.
Reverse tattoo.
Yeah. Next time I go to the doctor, and I'm gonna have
right on your forehead.
Yeah, that might be next. But if I gotta do that, if I gotta wear Band-Aid or whatever,
I hate it.
Good for you for doing it. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I don't
Well, and thanks for sharing it too, because not everybody does that.
I know. Got to be big people, and I'm yelling at all my buddies, and do it.
All the golfers are out playing in the sun.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm never going to see Jimmy Buffett again, and he just put it off. This will be fine. It's not that bad.
No, it's
Yeah.
that's bad, and prostate cancer, and
All that.
all of it.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
I mean, I hate him checking my forehead, the prostate cancer. Holy smoke it. Yeah.
I just had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thanks. Hey, Susie, thanks for tuning in. She said, remind people to check out the daffodils from Bayshore through Old Town Silverdale.
Bayshore at old what? So they've got to
Check out the daffodils
Yeah.
from Bayshore through Old Town Silverdale.
I'll be darned.
Go down to Old
that
Town
sounds like
Silverdale.
yeah,
Look at the daffodils.
because those have got to be going right now.
Oh, yeah,
right?
mine are popping up outside.
You've got a barn dance photo of daffodils.
Dude, I have a barn dance photo of a barn.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
Scott,
got
can you grab
daffodils.
the barn?
Yeah.
Tulips
Yeah.
and daffodils.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Tulips.
Those are tulips.
Scott's just going to do a pass through
Yeah.
here.
It
Yeah.
counts.
Check this out.
That's from Suitography right there.
It's
World
massive
famous.
and
Yeah.
amazing. Those
And
are
they're-
tulips.
Barn dance and tulips. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. That could be yours, one of the items for the barn dance.
That is, yeah, we're going to auction that off.
And if you saw, he danced it right off the screen. So, yeah,
That's so cool.
I'd like to thank that artist in that I love so much, Sue from Suitography.
We are so grateful for
Yeah.
Sue from Suitography for
Yeah.
so many
Woo-hoo-hoo.
things.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, not just her amazing photos,
No,
but we are grateful for that
no,
too.
I feel good about this.
Thanks for the heads up, Susie, on that.
Yep.
Let's see. Hello from Massachusetts. Hello.
Oh, hello, Massachusetts.
Hello, Mom.
Thanks for tuning
Hello,
in.
sister.
Yay.
Yeah. So
Thanks for playing with us.
cool. All right.
All right.
Good times.
Thank you. Thank you for doing good in Kitsap and Beyond, people. Thanks for tuning in.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Big show's coming and big news is coming. So we'll see you live at 5 next Tuesday. And then the Tuesday after, we're live in Silverdale.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. Thanks for doing good.